seems dark over here. Hi, you guys. We're trying out a new phone today, so we're changing up our lighting just a little bit to see if we can get things a little bit brighter for you. So hopefully, you know what, it might, let me see what it looks like over here, because it might just be shaded so I can see the comments, actually. I'm going to put it in. Yeah, it's still on that side. How's everybody doing today? Okay, let's see. Mute. Okay. Put my headphones on. Are you being helpful? Are you assisting? Oh. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Here, can I give you this? So, okay, you guys, I have some cool stuff to show us today, and we have a fun demo with some other new products that you guys probably haven't played with quite yet. So, let me just get tethered in here, and hopefully this will work. Can you all hear me? Hi, Judy, Marlis, Kevin, Nan, oh, and Elizabeth. This will be fun today. All righty. So, I have a number of fun things to show you guys. We're just going to wait for a couple more people here before we get started. I need maybe some dressing assistant here. This microphone cord is okay, so maybe this is gonna work. Okay, you guys can hear me. Kathy, hi Kathy. Sweet. Are you guys having a good Saturday? It's we were testing, we're trying out a new phone today to see if maybe we will fix the focusing issues that we've had the last couple days. I don't know. We're going to try this phone and see. It's got a pretty good camera, so we're now on episode 10, which is pretty amazing that we have gotten that far. And we're still trying to figure certain things out, but that's okay, because you can't just run down to Best Buy and pick stuff up if you need it. So we're working with what we've got. Okay. So, oh, hi, Debbie. All right. So let's just give it just a few more minutes. Oh, that's the... Hey. That's kind of funny. Oh, I grabbed two of the same one. Could you grab me the other one from the table? I thought I was prepared, and then it turns out I am not. The ones from the table. Okay. Oh, hi, Colleen. Alrighty. So I wanted to show you guys a couple new things that came in. We have had the we've had the Crafter's Companion kit boxes in before, maybe a couple weeks ago, and people really, really liked them. So today I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of some new ones that we just got in, so that you guys could take a look and see, because these ones are going to be a little bit different than what we had before. Oh, sorry, I was checking this one to make sure the stuff was actually in it. Okay. It doesn't really tell me what's in there. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, the first one... Yeah, Marjana, I bet your dog walks are a little chaotic. 3 dogs. Yep. At least you don't have to walk the cats too, right? So, okay. So I wanted to start with this box here, and I wanted to open it up and show you. This one is a layering stencils kit, and I thought this would be a good tie-in since yesterday we did some work with stencils too. We did it with texture paste, but you could do a lot of what we did, you know, a lot of those stencils that we use, you could also use inks. So I wanted to show you what's in here. This one has over, it says over 440 elements. I don't know if that even is, let's see what's in here. But I know that it has a lot of stencils in here, so it's got some pretty cool stuff. This one, if you did watch that video, nope, this one wasn't on it. It was the other one. So you've got some flowers, but look at this. This is what's really cool. I'm going to just pop this open so that we can actually go through this and see. Maybe I'm going to pop it open. Let's, yeah. So you get a whole bunch of stencils. Like, look at all these stencils. The cool thing about these kits, if you guys didn't get them in the first set, is everything in this box is $24.99. It's such a good value for the price. And so let's just open, I haven't seen this box. We're going through it together. So this one is called Layering Stencils. So we do have a limited stock on these, but we can get more if they're, I'm trying, I'm just, so, okay, so let's kind of talk about this. I want a darker piece of paper so that you guys can see. How this would work. Okay, so how the layering stencils work is this one here could be a background, okay, and then this one, oops, there's a little bit of a hanger right there. Let me get that off. Okay, so this one here, you would ink, say, in one color, maybe like a light pink or something like that. This is going to be your background piece. You can also just use them as a beautiful silhouette. And then this piece that goes with the layering here, this is going to give you beautiful details. So you could go over it if you did, I don't know, say you did a yellow on this one, you could go over it with a blue. If you did a light pink, you could go over it with, I don't know, blue also, or red or anything, right? But this is going to give you awesome detail onto this butterfly outline. So that's what this kit is meant to do. And then this one, you can use this for a background, but you could also use it to put, if you just wanted to do this, you could use it to put some little spots on those butterflies as well. So that is one of the sets. And there's a number of different stencils in various sizes, because the cool thing about these sizes is these are made for card makers, okay? Oh, okay. I just heard noises over there. Somebody's at the door. Okay, so let me put these back in. No, wait, that's not the right bag. I'm going to confuse myself because I have a couple different things I want to show you. So, and I don't want to make a big mess. So I'm not going to open all the stencils, but I just wanted to show you kind of the concept of what's in there. So you have 3 different styles of these 4 1/4 stencils. And this one is a geometric one. Hopefully you guys can see it relatively well. And then this one is like a floral. Oh, this looks so cool. It's like daisies. I think this one is like daisies and flowers. Oh, that one is going to be awesome. So you've got those ones as a big size. And then you've got 3 in a 3-inch one. And this one is flowers, but oh man, this is a really, really neat striped butterfly. I'm going to open this. I can't help it. It just looks so cool. And I want you guys to be able to see what kind of cool stencils you're going to get. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that neat? So cool, right? And then these ones, there is the background that one goes with. And then you got this awesome little daisy one. So these are cool because you can move them around. You can do backgrounds if you want. You can do little elements on your cards. Really a lot of possibilities. All right, now I will move on from these. I just don't want to mess up and get it misorganized. Okay. Oh, hi, Dad. Hi, Taylor. All right. Let me put that in there. So we've got those guys, and then we've got a couple of little ones. And these little ones are just perfect for doing elements. This one looks to be another floral. We've got circles here, which I love, and another butterfly, and then more geometric. So I think there's so many possibilities with this one. Now that we're getting used to using stencils a little bit more, I think that there's really some neat things we can do with that. Okay, so let me... if my assistant was over here, I'd hand it to him to rebox. So you've got some ribbon. You've got a sentiment set. Nope, that doesn't help. Let's do this so you can read it. And then you get a backside sneak peek of what we're going to work on in a second. So you get some really great sentiments, actually. Very, very usable sentiments. You get watercolor cardstock. That's for doing the stenciling. And you get a little thing of... some of these are flat back and some look to be round. Nope, they're all flat back. Okay, and flat back pearls, so lots of sparkle that you can add to it. And all the card blanks and envelopes are in there. So that is that one there. Really excited about that one. So I think what I'll do is I'll come back and put this together later. Okay, and... then this one. I wanted to show you guys this one too. So this one is Word Edge dies and makes a minimum of 24 cards. 24 cards for a $24.99 box. That's a lot of cards. So this one has some ribbon in it and some gems. And then it's got a set of dies in here. So it's got these banners and it's got these two dies. One says gorgeous, one says awesome. And then those will work with the sentiment stamps. So you've got hello, have an awesome day. See how that works? Hello, gorgeous. Happiness looks awesome, I'm guessing, is on you. Oh, yeah. See, it makes a whole sentence. I just have to learn how to put a few words together. So, okay, so that's that one. And I just wanted to give you a quick peek. Okay, I'm really excited about that layering stencil one, though. That is the one that I'm most excited about. Okay, so now I want to show you, we're going to get into the demo, right? Yeah, okay. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make this card. You may have seen this card in the store, and this card features one of the new dies from Spellbinders, which is not within my arm's reach because my assistant was die cutting things and then got distracted. So he will bring me the die back here in just a second. But we were going to do this one as a make and take, but since that isn't necessarily an option, then we are going to do it on camera today. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. And then so this is the die from Spellbinders, and it's a Sakura Blossoms die. It also has a couple of leaf dies here. He's cutting those out for me. And I will need a total of 4 leaves, so you'll have to cut a few more. So that'll be there in a second. But what I wanted to show you guys today is we got some of these silks from Spellbinders, and these are a really, really cool medium, very, very easy to use. It's a shimmer liquid in here. Looks like a nail polish bottle. So it's really cute if it's sitting on your shelf. It actually looks like a nail polish bottle. So I wanted to do a quick demo with how we did this card because it's so easy to put together with these guys here. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work on my acrylic block, and it's vaguely clean. I think that's clean enough for this. And so what I'm going to do, these have shimmer in them. So you want to give it a shake. There's a ball in there. I'm not sure if I do it by my microphone, can you guys hear it? It's a littler ball than we had the other day. So I'm just going to put some dabs on here, and how much you put on kind of depends on how dark you want your color. So we're just going to give it a try. because my trusty assistant can cut us some more stuff if we decide we want it darker. Okay, so I've got this on here. You know what I need? I need a paintbrush, a little paintbrush just for mixing. Okay, so I'm gonna just spray this, and hopefully you guys can see that. I've just created a little bit of a wash here. Not anything complicated, just water and this stuff. And so what I did, you guys remember that mixed media pad that we were working with the other day? It's right there on the chair. So I had a couple scraps left over, and I think he is going to have to die cut us something because I've lost one of the flowers. So I had a couple scraps left over, so I just die cut these extra flowers out of this mixed media paper because I knew I was going to get them. I needed the pad so I could show them what it was. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is the pad. Remember we talked about this the other day? So this is the pad. I just had some scraps left in here that I used to cut the flowers. So this is a great way to use up your flowers of your mixed media stuff. And so what we're going to do is I'm just going to poke these guys out. And I don't want this super, super dark because there's one more step that I'm going to do. So I'm just going to take it and pop it right in there. Perfect. Just fine. And then I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to need a large size flower. My large size flower seems to have disappeared. So out of those little tiny scraps that are on the table, could you cut me a large size flower? Not that one. See that little scrap right there? I need a large size flower. Thank you. Okay, oops, I left that right there. So these are gonna dry, and while they're drying, or while he's cutting that for me, I'm just gonna zap these guys real quick. So I'm using the Ranger Heat tool for this one. You could use the other one as well. This one I use a lot of times for drying because it doesn't move water around, and I kind of like the watercolor look that I'm getting on this one. Okay, so those guys are ready to go. And here's this for you. Thank you for putting them just out of my reach. There we go. I think you think my arms are longer than they are. Okay, so, and then I'm just going to pick this up, and, oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if it's coming across on camera how much shimmer there is in this, but there is a lot. Oh, and it is, you know what? It is fuzzy again. So, oh, shoot. It's fuzzy again. Hang on just a second, you guys. So I think that's the answer. Hold on. Okay. Oh, is the focus fine for you, Elizabeth? Oh, maybe it's just my computer. Maybe that's it. Okay. Well, then I didn't lose you. You guys are still with me, right? Not fuzzy here. Okay. Well, maybe next time I think it's fuzzy, I'll just ask you guys. Instead of assuming I have yet another problem. All right. So that's all I need my clear block for. You can also use your glass mat. You can use your craft mat if you want to. Any surface is going to work just fine for those. That is so plenty of leaves. I only needed 4. He gave me 10. So, all right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my silks, give it a little shake, and then let's see if we can do this. And then you're just going to take it like this and hope that some of the splatters actually hit. I'm laughing so hard because honestly, I have splatters everywhere. And I only have what I can count is 5 on the blossoms. It's funny to me. I don't know why that tickles me so much, but it does.
This is the unaimable. Okay, I'm going to try something else. Ah, there we go. I've got a lot of splatters going, but this seems to be what's working for me. Okay, so I will let those dry, and that's going to give me little spots of a much more intense color. And so while these dry, I'm going to set those off to dry. And I'm going to take off my fuzzy coat here, assuming I can untangle while still draping a microphone cord wrapped around my neck. Oh, can you guys hear that? Was that coming? The car alarm, was that coming through on the microphone? All right. So we got that. Now, what I want to show you guys is the die that's out of my reach. Assistant? Bigfoot. I gave him the die, but, and then I actually would like the big shot in the plate too, so I could show them how this works. And the pink. This one, yep. Seems fraught with disaster. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right, gotta see. This is good. Okay. Did you give me back the flower? It's okay, I don't need it right now. Oh, you did. I just grabbed him by the foot. Okay, so, and the pink paper, please. So this particular die has an outside panel, and it has this type of die that I call this a reverse cut die, because it's actually not really, I'm changing that. That's not true. It's a borderless die. That's what I meant to say. So I'm going to be using today my chrome precision plate, because we talked about this a little bit the other day. This one is a pretty detailed die, and I want to make sure that it cuts through really well. So I've got, to do this card, I've got 2 pieces actually on here. I've got a white card base, and I've got a pink liner. And then we're going to offset the pink just so you can see it just a little bit. But they're cut differently. So, and this is the case with any dies that you get that have these kind of borders. They're actually really great when the borders come separate, because it gives you way more options of things that you can do. So to cut the pink panel, we're going to put this down. We're going to grab our maker's tape that we've been using. Oh wait, I've got some right here. This will work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to perfectly center this, or as best as you can. Because of the design of this card, if it's not perfect, it's actually a-okay. So, and then we're going to tape this in place, because once you get it adjusted, you definitely want it to stay put. We're going to grab our plate, and I'm going to run it through. So the precision plate is going to be really, really helpful with a die like this one, because of all of that intricacy. So it'll make it so that it'll cut so much better. Okay. So then when I pop it over, you can see that it cut beautifully. Now these ones here, those are just a little embossed detail. For this particular card design, you don't actually see any of the embossed detail. But for other card designs, you might. So, Brooklyn, oh, Sasquatch, assistant. This, please. All right, so let me set that off to the side. I am. Uh-oh, my assistant just told me no for the first time. Oh no. We might have a rebellion in the ranks. But maybe it would be fun if we had him do a demo one of these days. Maybe we'll work on that. He's a pretty good one. When he has a project that he knows how to do, he's a pretty good demonstrator. So And then he keeps walking away, but I also need a card base. It looks like I don't have one of those. So this is how I'm making sure that he gets enough steps in the day, because we didn't get up early and go for a walk. So I already cut this out, but I do want to show you guys how this works. So while he's getting that for me, I will clean out this die. I'm already laughing every time I see him walk over to this. Why, thank you. All right. So, let's see here. Okay, I think I'm almost good. No, one little more. Okay, so now for the cover of the card, or the front of the card, our actual card base, we're going to cut right into the card base. And you can line this up top to bottom if you want to, or you can center it lower. You can, however you want to do it. This would also be pretty if your card was going to go this way, right? Because the panel, it's a non-directional set of flowers, so that would be gorgeous as well. And you could actually cut it as a peek through. We aren't going to do that today, though. We're going to cut it just like this. Okay. I hope this is straight, because it's hard to see not sitting, not standing. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And somehow, there we go. Okay, so let's, I realize the problem. I'm running my Big Shot left-handed. That's clearly my one and only problem today. Okay. I don't know what that grunt was for. Alright, so I set that off to the side. And I always like to check it, make sure it looks great. So we're going to carefully pull this one out because we don't want it to, oh yeah, it pops out really, really easy. So these Spellbinders dies, they cut very, very nicely. Very good quality dies. Alright, so this is our card base here. Let me put this guy on the floor. And so let me just poke the little bits out. All right, so what we're going to do, the rest of finishing this card is super, super easy. So we're just going to take this one and we're going to match it just like this. And then when I glue it, I'm going to glue it just a little bit offset. So you're going to want to glue it, whichever direction you do it, it's fine. You just want to make sure that it's even. So this is why we love liquid glue for these kind of things. And you can put, let me clean that nozzle off a little bit. So you can put just a little bit, because it's going to go behind those big flowers. You can put glue here. You're not going to see that. And then you can run it right along the edge. You definitely don't want to cut this one like with an adhesive, because you are going to see part of it. So the side that would need the adhesive would be the side you're going to end up seeing. So you just kind of have to add a little bit of glue. And try and keep it away from the edges. Okay. So now, let's see how we did. Woohoo! Looks pretty good. Oops, and then I just covered it all up. Hold on. Let's see what I can do here. So it's kind of a little bit of a nudge. Yeah, that looks great. Pretty good. Good job, Brooke. Oh, let's see. Okay, so now we've got these little guys. And so with these, to give it some dimension, like we're seeing here on this card, to my assistant, could you bring me the little container of, what are those things called? Stencils? Nope. It'll come to me. These things. Sequins. They're right here. No, they're right there on the table. In and amongst all that other stuff from the bookcase. Okay, so what I'm doing here, let me just kind of talk about this. So this one here, I didn't want the flower to lie flat. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking my finger and the warmth of my finger, I'm just curling it just a little bit. It doesn't take much, and then what it does, it doesn't crease the paper. So you just do this a little bit, and you're going to get some really, really cool dimension out of this flower. Now, this particular die has 3 big ones, and so so it feels as though perhaps we have 2 of the same size flowers. Thank you. And maybe I thought we were missing the big one, but we were missing the small one. But that's okay. We're going to work with what we have because we already have them colored. So there, apparently there's, yeah, I don't know. That's okay. If I were at home and you guys weren't all joining me. Oh, we have 2 from Arizona joining us today. That's fun. That's fun. And so we have 1 tiny flower, 2 large flowers, and no medium flower for this card. Okay. So these silks are so easy to use to color things, and they give you really, really interesting effects. So this one here, all you have to do, glue it on. You want to just offset it a little. It's not going to fit perfect, which is just fine for what we want. Oops, it also stuck to my finger somehow. Okay, and then we're going to glue these guys on. And glue this one on. Okay, now I want to show you guys, yeah, that one might be a little bit big for that spot, but that's okay. So then we have these really, really cool sets of, these are half pearls, and they're a shiny gold and a shiny silver. No, wait, shiny gold, shiny silver. It's been a really, really long week, I could tell. These are so great. They add really good sparkle, and you only need a handful of them to make a statement. Oh, I forgot my leaves too, didn't I? Yeah, he cut me so many leaves, and then I just go and forget about them. So for this one, I'm just going to put just a teeny bit right here, stick it, oh, maybe stick it somewhere in here. There we go. Can you guys see that okay? Or is it really far away? You know what? I'll bring it up to the camera when I, let me get these leaves on, and then I'll bring it up to the camera. And I only am putting on a little bit. What that does is it doesn't glue the leaves down super flat, but the liquid glue will hold it just fine. Okay. Can you hear Bigfoot in his squeaky shoe? We go for walks at night, and that shoe just, there's one shoe, and it just squeaks nonstop. It's hilarious. All right, so this is where we are so far. Okay, so I'm going to just add a couple of these and a couple of sequins, which he brought me. Okay, and since I've got the bigger flower, I'm going to put that one right there. I've got a tiny flower, put that one, oops. Put that one there. And get this moved over just a little bit. Okay. And then let's try a medium one. Okay. So I wanted to, and then that is pretty much, once we get these sequins on, and then we're going to do a sentiment. So yesterday I showed you guys a card that we did from episode 8 with the gloss sprays. We did a background, and then so yesterday I turned one of those backgrounds into a card. And I got a few questions about what my stamp set looked like that I used. And so I'm going to show you guys that today, and I'm actually going to use it on this card as well. So, and then I'm going to hope that I don't muck it up, because I'm going to risk it without a stamp press, because I didn't go grab my Misty. So but I do need VersaFine Clair. Here we were talking to ourselves 20 minutes before we went live today, being like, look at us, we're so organized. And then it's like I don't have all my stuff. It's so funny. So when you put embellishments on, like these little sequins, there's a rule of odds. So 3 is going to be good. That'll be plenty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so I'm going to take this one here. This is the stamp set that I used on that other card that we showed the other day. This is the new sentiment stamp set from Graphic 45. These will be back in next week. And I used, you can see, I used this on a different one that we might try to do later on a later episode. This is the one that I use. It says, "You make my heart smile." And so the one I wanted to use today, there's this really thin one, and it says "Just Because." I really like that one, and I think it'll go nicely right here. So let's hope that I can get this straight and that my table, actually, I think what I'll do, let me move that out of the way. I'm unprepared here. Hold on one second, you guys. Everything got piled onto my glass mat. Yeah, I know this is going to be fast. So if it goes out of focus, I will be fast about it. Good golly, I need a stamp block too. Oh, no, wait. It's right here. Oh, man. I think we need like a full night's rest tonight. So I'm just going to line this up as straight as possible. Black. And I'm going to hopefully, because I can't get super close, otherwise you guys just see the top of my head. I'm going to just, not bad. I forgot the E, but that's okay. That's where I should have gotten out my Misty. But it is what it is, right, my friends? So, not too bad. Not too bad. And there's our card. Isn't that cool? It actually goes together really, really fast. And, you know, you could do a whole bunch of these flowers all at once, and you would be really set to just make a bunch of these. So I want to kind of show you guys some of the stuff that we covered today and let you know we have, we have a bunch of colors of these in stock. Because this was kind of a new product and I wanted to give them a try, we have a limited number of these. The colors that we have are a bubblegum, a citrus, cosmic grape, electric lime, turbo teal, which is stunning, and this one, which is just a sparkle. So I don't know, how many do we have in stock, Sasquatch? You want to do like a bundle on these? Oh God, sometimes I think we're so dumb. What would you like to do, Sasquatch? I have a display piece. Okay, so these guys are normally $6 a piece, and so we only have a handful of bundles at these, but you're going to get all 6 colors for only $30. So if you want to play with these, if you think that this would be something that would be fun to have in your repertoire, because they're so easy and sparkly, do let us know, because once they are gone, I'm not sure I don't know if the place we got these from, if they're shipping right now. So let me know. So you get all 6 for $30. And then the other thing is I wanted to do a bundle on these guys for you, because can you guys see with the glass mat? Scrappy would like a grumble. So on these ones here, these ones are normally $4 a piece, $3.99. And so if you get both colors, the gold and the silver, which I think are great to have in your stash, then it's only $7. So I think that's what we had today, right? Dear Sasquatch? Okay, so I know, we seem so silly. It is Saturday. I think we're getting a little punchy. And that is what we had to show you guys today. It's not even wrapped up very well because I'm giggling so hard. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. And we're going to probably take Sunday and Monday off from lives so we can regroup a little bit. And we will see you guys all back here at 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.